I'm here with Chuck Miller. And Chuck, first off, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, first off, I'm not a politician. The only political thing I've ever done was when I was 15, I worked on the campaign to elect Maynard Jackson, the first black mayor of Atlanta. Other than that, nothing. So, what I am, I guess, is I'm a bubblehead. Uh, that being a submarine sailor. That pretty much defined my life as, I look at the world in a different manner after having spent months underwater. Things, what's important changes. And what's important is family, God, family, and country, our neighbors. So, and that would be why I'd run, because we're in a sad way.
So you kind of gave a hint right there, but is there anything more specific you'd like to go into about why you decided to run for election?
The reason I decided to run is our House of Representatives are broken. They don't have the ability to control our money. And, they're really there in opposition to one another. So we really need the Convention of States to take over and handle what money goes where. And we need term limits. The biggest problem are lifetime politicians. They go there for a career rather than to represent the people. So,
And what do you think is the biggest issue the country is facing right now?
our biggest issue, well, we have many, but truthfully, letter of the law, there's one law and all people should be under that law. And I don't understand these people are immune and they can do anything they want. And, we have a lot of problems because of that. Aside from, issues of the economy and we need to break away from China and bring that manufacturing here.
And now, narrowing it down, what do you think is the biggest issue Tennessee is facing?
Tennessee is really a good state, and they're ahead of most states. But we need more manufacturing, more jobs, and we need to look at education and bring back trade schools. We definitely need to improve access to the internet and make that cheaper for all people.
And what are your plans if you are elected?
My plans are to follow the two rules that I thought it was to be an American, that being live and let live, and don't tread on me. Every decision I'd make would be based on those two things. So, right at the moment, we're in a bad way, and that's all I know.
And is there anything else you'd like to say before we go?
Well, I've seen a quote. Not sure who wrote it, but the truth of it is phenomenal. Once the government provides you with basic utilities, the government can then decide when to turn them on or off. Once they pay your education, they can control the education you receive and the career you're placed in. Once they provide your food, they can decide how much you get to eat. Once they pay for your housing, they control where you live. Once they pay for your health care and medicine, they control whether or not you are valuable enough to live. Once the government gets you to agree to gun control, you have no way to prevent the government from doing the things previously mentioned. So we have to watch out for the socialistic attitude and, stay the America which the world knows and loves.
Well, I want to thank Chuck Miller for joining us today.